Good morning, students. This lesson is of class 7th for the subject of physics. Topic: measurement of volume and area, which is covered in chapter 1, physical quantities and measurement of your textbook titled Concise Physics by Selena Publications and is being submitted to you on 12th April 2021. Children, this week we will learn how to measure volume and area of regular objects. Regular objects mean the objects having definite shape. For example, cube, cylinder, sphere, circle, square, rectangle, etc. So all such objects are having a definite shape and hence they are referred as regular objects. We will also study about volume and area of irregular objects. The objects which do not have any particular or definite shape. For example, a stone, a leaf, etc. Now children, let us learn about measurement of volume for regular objects. Now, first of all, you must have studied volume of cube and cuboid in your lower classes. Volume of cube is equal to cube of the side of the cube. It means that if side of a given cube is 3 centimeter, then the volume of the cube will be 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 comes out to be 9 centimeter cube. Similarly, if a volume has to be found of a cube having side equal to 5 centimeter, then the volume will be cube of 5. Cube of 5 means you have to multiply 5 with itself 3 times. So this is 5 cube and its answer will be 125 centimeter cube. So children, similarly volume of a cuboid. Now volume of a cuboid is equal to length multiplied by breadth multiplied by height of the cuboid. So volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height. Children, for spherical surfaces, we will be using a constant to measure volume and area, and this constant taken is known as pi, which can be drawn by making one horizontal line at the top and two parallel lines below it. Or these lines can be made diverging to. This symbol is referred as pi and its value is 22 divided by 7, which is approximately taken as 3.14. So what is pi? Pi refers to a fraction of 22 by 7. This value will be taken for all the volumes and area of spherical or circular surfaces. Now, for example, let us study volume of a cylinder. Children, in page number 2, at the topmost right side, I have drawn a cylinder having a height h. So, suppose h is the height of cylinder while the radius of the circular surface is r. So, the volume of the cylinder can be referred as pi r square h. What is volume of cylinder? It is pi, that is 22 by 7, r square multiplied by h, where r is the radius of the circular surfaces, that is the base and the top of cylinder. They are circular in surface. And h is the height of the cylinder. H is height of the cylinder. Similarly, volume of a cone. Suppose we are having a cone of height h. The height of the cone is h and r is the radius of the base of the cone. The formula of volume of cone will be pi by 3 r square h. And volume of sphere. In sphere, you can have a ball which is spherical. Even our earth is considered to be a sphere. So volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now let us do measurement of volume of an irregular object. Children, volume of body of irregular shape is equal to volume of liquid displaced by the body when it is immersed completely into the liquid. Now you can see figure 1a, the initial volume of water inside the measuring cylinder is 60 milliliter. And when a piece of stone, let us put a piece of stone inside the liquid. So when we immerse a piece of stone in the liquid's volume rises. The level of liquid rises. Children, you must have heard the story of Thirsty Crow. What happened in it? The level of liquid was very low. So the Thirsty Crow started immersing stone inside the pitcher or the pot, and then gradually the level of liquid started rising. So here also the same thing is happening. You are having a stone due to which the level of liquid now has risen to 80 milliliter. Originally it was 60 milliliter and now it is 80 milliliter. So from this it can be concluded that the weight, the mass of this stone is having certain volume, and that volume of stone is how much? Volume of stone is equal to volume of liquid displaced by the stone. So, children, the volume of liquid displaced by the stone is how much? It is 80 minus 60, that is 20 milliliter. Now, liquid displaces 20 milliliter. Children, in our first lecture, we have already learned that liquid is measured in liters, milliliters, while solids are not measured in liters. Here, we will be measuring solids in centimeter cube. We have also read last time that 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cube. Liquid's volume risen is 20 milliliter. So what will be the volume of stone? It will be 20, but instead of milliliter, we will write centimeter cube. Because stone is solid and it cannot be measured in units of liter. So if 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cube, it means that 20 milliliter will be equal to 20 centimeter cube. Hence, the volume of the stone immersed in liquid will be 20 centimeter cube. Now children, let us study about area. So what is area? The surface occupied by an object is called area. The surface occupied by an object is called area, and its SI unit is square meter, or we can write it as meter raised to power 2, and it is read as meter square. Children, 1 meter square can be defined as area of a square of side 1 meter. So what is 1 meter square? 1 meter square is the area of a square whose side is 1 meter. So its side is 1 meter. Children, as you know, square is a shape whose all sides are equal. So if I want to find area, whose dimensions of length and breadth is 1 meter, then area of such square will be square of side. That means 1 meter multiplied by 1 meter. So it comes out to be 1. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. And meter multiplied by meter is meter square. It is multiplied twice with itself. So thus the power is 2. Children, similarly, if we were having a square having side of 1 centimeter, then the area would have been 1 centimeter multiplied by 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter multiplied by centimeter. So it will be what? It will be centimeter square. So children, now we will find what is the relation between centimeter square and meter square. So for this, first of all, we will write that 1 meter square is equal to 1 meter multiplied by 1 meter. How can we define 1 meter square? 1 meter square is area of square whose each side is of 1 meter. Children, last time we have also studied that in 1 meter you are having 100 centimeter. So in 1 meter we are having 100 centimeter. So let us write 1 meter square. So 1 meter square will be equal to, instead of 1 meter, we will write down 100 centimeter. Then a sign of multiply. So I'll write down a sign of multiply. Again 1 meter. So now that 1 meter becomes 100 centimeter. So 100 multiply by 100. Children, let us learn to write it in exponent form. Then what you have to do, first step is you write down 10. Written? Just write down 10. And then count the number of zeros here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So whenever you are having a sign of multiplication, then you just count the number of zeros. So the answer will come 10 raised to power 4. Why 4? Because there were 4 zeros. Now centimeter. How many centimeters are written here? How many times centimeter is written? It is written twice. So centimeter raised to power 2. So 1 meter square is equal to 10 raised to power 4 centimeter square. Children, you have to learn these conversions. They're very important. Now similarly, Let us do one more conversion. Now, I'll be telling you what is the relation between meter square and millimeter square. Millimeter is small quantity and meter is a big quantity. Children, first of all, the basic conversion should be known to you. In 1 meter, we are having 1000 millimeter. 1 meter has 1000 millimeter. And thus, let us study how to write the relation further. Children, 1 meter square, it means 1 meter multiplied by 1 meter. What is 1 meter square? It is the area of square having side 1 meter. So 1 meter square is area of square. That means length multiplied by length, side multiplied by side. And now let's do conversion of each meter. So 1 meter can be written as 1000 millimeter. Then this was a multiplication sign. Put a sign of multiplication. And when you put a sign of multiplication, then the other meter, 1 meter, will be further converted into 1000 millimeter. So what I have done? I have written 1 meter as 1000 millimeter in both the cases. And there is a sign of multiplication between thousands. So children, further, let us write the answer in exponent form. So, first step, write down 10. Second step, count the number of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many zeros are there? There are 6 zeros. Therefore, we will write 10 raised to power 6. And millimeter. How many times millimeter is occurring in this multiplication? It is occurring 2 times. Thus, the power will be 2. Hence, we have derived the relation between meter square and millimeter square. So 1 meter square is equal to 10 raised to power 6 millimeter square. I hope you all have understood this relation and the method through which we find the relation. Children, note that to express the area of a playground or a village or a farm, meter square is very small unit, while the biggest units of area are square decameter. It is also known as air. And then you are having hectare also, and then we can further use square kilometer. So let us learn what is decameter square, which is also known as air. Children, a square decameter is a shape whose area of a square whose each side is 1 decameter. Children, the word deca means 10. The word deca means 10. Deca. So 1 decameter means 10 meter. And 1 air is, it is the area of the square whose each side is decameter. That means its area will be written as 1 decameter multiplied by 1 decameter. And children, 1 decameter can be written as 10 meter. I told you right now that deca means 10. For example, we studied decade. Decade means 10 years. So, a factor of 10, 10 is referred as deca. So, 1 air is 100 meter square. Now coming to 1 hectare. 1 hectare is the area of a square with each side measuring 100 meter. Now suppose we are having a square of side 100 meter. So what will be its area? Its area will be 100 multiplied by 100. In fact, its area will be 100 meter into 100 meter. So let's write down in exponent forms. 10 raised to power 4, since 4 zeros are coming. And 2 times meter is coming, so meter square. This is the way you write down the relation of hectare. Children, further coming to square kilometer. Kilometer square is the area of square with each side measuring 1 kilometer. Now, what do we mean by kilometer? 1 kilometer means 1000 meter. Even the other length is also 1000 meter. So the area will be here 1000 meter multiplied by 1000 meter. Now children, write it in exponent form. See how many zeros are coming in the expression. 1000 multiplied by 1000 means 10 raised to power 6. Since we are having 6 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And meter multiplied by meter becomes meter square. So 10 raised to power 6 meter square. Children, further, the smaller units of area have been already expressed to you. Now children, 1 meter square was equal to 10 raised to power 4 centimeter square. We did this relation today. 1 meter square is 10 raised to power 4 centimeter square. So what will be 1 centimeter square? It will be 1 divided by 10 raised to power 4 meter square. 10 raised to power 4 was multiplied with centimeter square, and when it will be taken on left side, it will come in denominator. Children, you will be studying in mathematics also that when you are having certain power in denominator, you can take the term to the numerator, but then you will be changing the sign of the power. The power was positive in the denominator, 10 raised to power 4. When it will be coming in the numerator, it becomes 10 raised to power minus 4. So children, we can conclude from here that if 1 meter square is equal to 10 raised to power 4 centimeter square, then there is one more relation which can be written as 1 centimeter square is equal to 10 raised to power minus 4 meters square. So 1 meter square is 10 raised to power 4 centimeter square, while 1 centimeter square is equal to 10 raised to power minus 4 meter square, because the power was coming in denominator. Therefore, we have taken it in numerator. And children, 1 multiplied by something is, if I write down 1 into 3, answer comes 3. If I write 1 into 40, answer comes 40. So similarly, 1 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 4 will be only 10 raised to power minus 4. Children, I hope you understood this conversion, and on similar manner we will be converting the millimeter square into meter square. So 1 meter square, see above, you have written 1 meter square equal to 10 raised to power 6 millimeter square. So it means that 1 millimeter square will be equal to how many meters square? This will come here in the denominator. 10 raised to power 6 will come in denominator, and then it becomes 1 upon 10 raised to power 6, which can be written as 1 millimeter square is equal to 10 raised to power minus 6 meter square. So the next is measurement of area of regular objects. Children, by regular objects we refer to square, rectangle and circle. Area of square is written as side multiplied by side. So we can say it, the area of square is side square, while the area of rectangle is length multiplied by breadth, and area of circle is pi multiplied by square of radius, pi r square. Children, area of an irregular object is measured by placing the object on a graph paper and then counting the number of squares enclosed within the boundary of the object. And area of irregular object you have already done in your class 5th mathematics. So children, with this I conclude today's interactive session, and you all are requested to do numerical number 1, 2, 3, and 4 in your physics notebooks. Thank you, children, and have a nice day.